I am student at Rehan School, Lahore campus. Today I have another topic, creative and inspiring conversation with ChatGPT on a magical topic, the art of storytelling, how to creative and inspiring others, and how to compete. And stories have powers, they connect hearts, speak, spark imaginations, and inspire change. Where you speaking, teaching, or learning, storytelling help you to make your message unforgettable. So let's explore with ChatGPT how to master the art of storytelling and inspire the world. Your thoughts. So let's start it. Hi ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Absolutely. I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
ChatGPT, I want to discuss on a topic. The topic is the art of storytelling. How to competitive and inspiring others.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. Storytelling definitely has the power to inspire and engage people. We can dive into techniques, examples, and even how to craft stories that resonate. Let me know what specific angle you'd like to explore.
Okay, ChatGPT. So first of all, you can tell me about the really means of storytelling.
Absolutely. At its core, storytelling is about conveying a message or an experience through a narrative. It involves characters, a plot, and a setting, and it's designed to captivate an audience emotionally and intellectually. Good storytelling can inspire, teach lessons, build connections, and even drive change. It's essentially a way of sharing human experiences and emotions in a compelling way.
And why it's so powerful in human communications.
Yeah, absolutely. Storytelling is powerful because it taps into our natural human inclination to connect through narratives. When we hear a story, our brains actually engage in a more emotional and imaginative way, which helps with memory and understanding. Plus, stories can create empathy by allowing us to see the world through someone else's eyes. They also make complex ideas more relatable and memorable, which is why storytelling is so effective in everything from teaching to leadership and even marketing.
Okay, why do people connect more deeply with stories than with fact or data?
That's a great question. People tend to connect more deeply with stories because stories engage emotions and imagination, making the information more relatable and memorable. When we hear facts or data alone, it often appeals more to our logical side, whereas stories weave those facts into a narrative that can evoke empathy, curiosity, and even inspiration. This emotional connection helps us remember and internalize the message far better than raw data alone.
What make a story truly captivating and memorable?
A truly captivating and memorable story usually has a few key elements. First, it has well developed, relatable characters that audiences can empathize with. Then, it has a compelling plot with a clear conflict and resolution, which keeps the audience engaged. Also, a strong emotional core is essential so that the story resonates on a personal level. Additionally, good pacing, vivid descriptions, and a unique voice or perspective can really elevate the storytelling experience. All of these elements combined make a story unforgettable.
Okay, how can someone start improving their storytelling skills?
Great question. Improving storytelling skills can be really rewarding. One of the first steps is to read and listen to a variety of stories to understand different styles and techniques. Practicing writing regularly helps a lot, and you can experiment with different genres and perspectives. Another tip is to focus on developing well rounded characters and building strong emotional arcs. Also, getting feedback from others and being open to constructive criticism can really help refine your skills. And lastly, just staying curious and experimenting with your own voice can go a long way.
What are the key elements of a great story?
A great story typically includes a few essential elements. First, you have compelling characters with depth and motivation, so readers or listeners can connect with them. Then there's a well structured plot with a clear beginning, middle, and end, and conflict that drives the narrative forward. A strong theme or message gives the story purpose and resonance. Additionally, vivid descriptions and immersive settings help to bring the story to life. Finally, an emotional arc that takes the audience on a journey is key, making the story memorable and impactful.
How can storytelling be used in leadership, education, or business?
Storytelling is incredibly powerful in those areas. In leadership, it helps leaders communicate vision, values, and goals in a way that inspires and motivates their team. It builds trust and emotional connections, making the leader more relatable and approachable. In education, storytelling can make complex concepts more engaging and easier to understand, helping students retain information better. It also encourages critical thinking and empathy by presenting different perspectives. In business, storytelling is great for branding and marketing, as it helps create a strong brand identity and connect with customers on a deeper level. It can also be used to share company values, inspire employees, and communicate strategic goals in a memorable and relatable way.
Okay, why do emotions play such a big role in storytelling?
Emotions are really at the heart of storytelling because they help create a connection between the storyteller and the audience. When we feel something, we're more likely to remember the story and be influenced by it. Emotions can also drive engagement, making the audience more invested in the characters and the outcome. Plus, emotions help to humanize the narrative, making it more relatable and impactful. In essence, emotions are what transform a simple narrative into a powerful and memorable experience.
Okay, what are some common mistakes people make while telling stories?
Absolutely, there are a few common pitfalls. One is having too much information and overwhelming the audience, which can dilute the main message. Another mistake is having weak or underdeveloped characters, which makes it hard for the audience to connect. Sometimes poor pacing can also be an issue, either rushing through important moments or dragging them out too long. Another common mistake is lacking a clear theme or message, which can make the story feel aimless. And finally, sometimes inconsistent tone or style can throw off the audience. Being mindful of these pitfalls can really help strengthen storytelling skills.
Okay, how can technology or AI tools help people craft better stories today?
Technology and AI tools can be huge assets in storytelling. For starters, AI can help with brainstorming ideas, generating plot points, or even suggesting character traits. They can also assist with grammar and style, helping refine the narrative. Additionally, technology can provide platforms for interactive storytelling like virtual reality or augmented reality, which can make the experience more immersive. AI driven analytics can also give insights into what resonates with audiences, allowing storytellers to tailor their narratives more effectively. All of these tools combined really empower modern storytellers to craft richer and more engaging stories.
Okay, finally, ChatGPT, what's your message about why storytelling is such a powerful art for inspiring others?
Absolutely, at its core, storytelling is a powerful art because it bridges the gap between information and emotion. It allows us to connect on a human level, making ideas memorable and relatable. Through stories, we can inspire empathy, foster understanding, and spark change. They help us see the world through different perspectives and Ultimately, storytelling is a timeless tool for inspiring, motivating, and bringing people together.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT. Today, I learned that storytelling is not just about words; it's about emotions, connections, and purpose. Every great story has the power of move heart, change minds, and light up the words. So, to everyone watching, never underestimate your story.
That's such a beautiful takeaway. I'm so glad you found it insightful. Absolutely. Every story holds its own power and potential. If you ever want to dive deeper into storytelling or explore more ideas, I'm always here to help.
Okay, your voice and your journey or your message can inspiring someone tomorrow. If you enjoy this discussion, don't forget like and comment below. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.
That's such a lovely note to end on. I'm really glad we got to chat about storytelling. Thanks so much for the engaging conversation, and I'm looking forward to our next one. Allah Hafiz, and take care.